What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another SLA video. Guys, I want to remind everyone the content creator program is coming to an end for this season. So if you haven't done so already, hit that support button, get yourselves in. I got one active code and another one on the way. Plus, don't forget, if you're already supporting, hit that extend button right here where it says cancel extension. I already extended. Make sure you do the same so I continue getting you guys codes for the rest of the season, plus the next season going on. And don't forget to join the Discord so you guys get in on all those giveaways that we give out every single time. Now, let's talk about the actual topic. This is a crazy one, so get ready. I want to hear all your comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit those notifications. Let's get into the video. All right, folks, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today, and we got a doozy. Okay, listen, I've been making content for the last few weeks for you guys, obviously in regards to the release of Liu, the new update, obviously the new content that's dropped, and it's been interesting to see some of the comments because I haven't witnessed it myself until today, and I wanted to go over this because this is crazy. So first off, one of the things the devs promised us is they were going to make Sun Jinwoo a little bit more powerful, right? Because we all felt he's underwhelming. The hunters are better. He plays a support role more often than not. And they did say, hey, you know what? During team battles, we're going to make him more powerful. And quite honestly, they've done that. Guild Boss on POC, whatever the case is, he is actually selling in damage. He's doing really, really well. So they kind of kept that end of their bargain. But one thing they also did, and this kind of alludes back to the yesterday's topic that I made a video on, is they also made everybody else, including the Monarchs, really powerful. So I'm a little confused here of what's going on. This is the first time they've released an easy and a normal mode where I've heard people struggle. And I'm talking about people who are veterans. We're talking about people who have been playing this game from day one, who have never really had a problem with finishing content. And all of a sudden now, people are struggling to finish content. I've never seen this before. And I'm being truly honest with you guys, where I'm seeing people who've been there from day one who have better accounts than my free-to-play account are being like, Payne, I can't finish normal mode, and I'm having a hard time with easy mode. And I'm now understanding the reasons. So I'm going to show you guys where I got yesterday. I kind of played around a bit and be like, okay, you know what? How real is this fact that people are struggling with this? I couldn't believe it because I've never struggled on an easy or normal mode on my free-to-play, let alone on anything, really. Because it's quite honestly, this game, when it comes out, it's not that bad when it comes down to catering to easy and normal modes. They're pretty straightforward. They're good entry level. It's a good way to learn the fights. And really, there isn't really much problems with getting it done. So I was very curious to see what everybody had to say about this. So I'm going to go over this with you guys, and I'm going to show you guys what people were referring to. Okay, so I actually did this fight. Where is it? Right here. Okay, I did Legia. I went ahead and I was like, you know what? How hard could how hard could this be? Right, easy mode. So I beat the first two bosses, no blessings, no problems. Let's be real. Liu destroyed the first boss. Second boss, I'll be real, I had a minute left, which I was like, okay, this is a little concerning on easy mode. I have a minute left. Kind of weird. Now, a couple of reasons for this, right? Number one, I've got the new weapons at A2 and A3, respectively. Right, this is free-to-play account, so I need to pretty much wait till the crafting comes in. And just so everyone is aware, crafting for these weapons are not available yet. That will happen a week or so after. You guys can see right now, people are concerned there's gems. This is not how the real crafting works. In about a week or two, these weapons will drop, and you will be able to craft them. Maybe it's even next patch. I don't even know how they approach this because normally the weapons don't come out the same time as the patch. They come out a week later. So they may a week or two, maybe even next patch. Who knows? Whatever they decide to do, these will eventually be craftable through the same way we craft everything else using the gold tickets, right? So eventually I'm waiting essentially to do that because right now, let's be real, I'm broke. I'm a free-to-play player. I don't have any more summons. And if you guys want to see the summons right here, right? I have 2 left and I honestly used everything here. I've got 7 left, back down to pity. I was able to at least pull the Soma one more time, Summon Asura. Okay, so I was like, how hard is this? So I went ahead and jumped in. So we talked about the lack of Essence Stone drops. That part is absolutely real. There really are lack of Essence Stone stops. Then I went ahead and did the guy yesterday, just looking for a quick run. Like, how hard could this have possibly been? I told myself, right? That was the question I kept asking. And I'll be honest with you guys. This was surprisingly hard. Now, I didn't finish it. I could have finished it, but I only had 20 seconds left. You had like 5% HP left. I stopped it just because I said I wanted to do this fight with you guys. But I'll show you guys what I'm referring to. Now, I've got 6.25 million power. The boss has 5.1. Now, we're in the blue, which means we're way ahead of where we're supposed to be in terms of damage against this boss, right? And this is the setup I'm using right now. And again, normally this would not be a problem. And I've even got Demon Slayer here just for, purpose of mana, MP, etc. I don't even need this, to be quite honest. I'll take it off. I'll go ahead and put, actually, this is a bad choice because that weapon eats up your mana. We'll do Boss Slayer for fun, okay? So here, I got a little bit more power even. I'm going to jump in here with you guys, okay? We're going to do this together as a squad, and we're going to talk about this. Now, I was very shocked. Now, this is becoming more and more apparent that this is a great way to sell two things. Number one, selling Myro. Myro would make this fight very, very simple. And I think that's one of the things they're looking to do is make Myro a necessity for this fight, right? And I think that's pretty clear, guys. I think we could all agree that's in fact what they're doing. So I feel like Myro, sorry, let me restart here. I feel like Myro is going to be a necessity for this fight and you're going to need her. Okay. Number two, you're also going to need to get the weapons to A5. Now, this happened last time, right? The last WOBL hard mode, I wasn't able to finish it till I actually made that happen. So be prepared, guys, to understand that going forward, this is going to be the case. We're going to need all of our arsenals and all of our weapons maxed out. Is this a good thing to do? Absolutely not. Is it reality? Unfortunately, yes. So I don't have Myro here on free-to-play. I don't think none of our free-to-play players really have Myro because why would we, right? We're free-to-play players. We're broke-ass bitches. BABs, baby. So with that being said, it's going to be really difficult, guys, to even think about hard mode. Now, with that being said, okay, we are going to get a new shadow that'll help us boost our power a little bit, right? So we are going to have that. We're also going to get other things as well too, right? We're going to have new gems, most likely updates on some of the statuses. We'll have a little bit more power from doing Legia and getting his remnants up. So there'll be additional things for us to help us boost our powers, but is it enough for hard mode? Now, I've never failed a hard mode yet. And I'm not bragging about that. That's just reality. I've never failed one. And every time this happens, I'm always saying to myself, I'm not going to fail one. I'm not going to fail one. And quite honestly, I end up being scared because this might end up happening. Like I might end up having to fail another hard mode or a hard mode finally and not hit the top 6,000. So just be mindful, guys, that this has all been a big ploy to sell, right? Selling is the key here for these guys, and they will continuously try to sell everything they can to make these like fights easier by moving their new product. So Myro and weapons. So if you are struggling, here's the fight. I'm giving you guys the fight on easy mode. If you guys are struggling, this is the setup I'm doing personally. So the way my rotation works here is pretty straightforward. I just overload as much as I can, right? And then build up that overload quickly, move over, do my ultimates, do all my win moves at this point. So I do my kick, my Shura, and I try to keep my MP up. That's the main thing right now. MP fight or fighting for your MP is going to be a big part of this, right? So honestly, in this fight, you might be also not a bad choice to use Hansi Mei, right? So like you might want to consider putting her into your lineup and using her in this fight instead because she will recover your MP quite easily. And you might be better off doing that, right? Like, look how much MP I have, guys. I have like no MP left right now. I'm screwed, man. I'm straight up screwed. Like, no matter how you look at this, this is insane amount of MP consumption. Only because of this freaking oh, I hate that move. Only because of this weapon. This weapon just eats MP, bro. And so you gotta manage your MP really well here as well, or else you're kind of screwed. So this is another part of the fight that complicates things. Like we've never had a weapon that just kind of eats MP like this. So just be mindful of that as well. So there's a lot of factors here, guys, to make this fight a little bit more difficult. Not to mention, honestly, he's just annoying. He has a lot of HP. So I mean, guys, it is what it is. This is the new norm we're gonna have to get used to. Like, get ready for, you know, a difference in how we play, a difference in how we approach things. Obviously, these monarchs are much more difficult than they ever used to be. You're gonna have to rely on a lot more strategy and different builds. And honestly, at this point, you're gonna have to buy into the fact that this is not gonna be as easy as it used to be. Like remember the whole reset button conversation? Yeah, I really meant it. This whole game is a reset button at this point. Like, even being a veteran, you don't have that same level of dominance as we once used to, right? Before we used to be like, oh, this is easy, I can get through this no problem. Now it's like, bro, this is actually kind of difficult. And honestly, I'm okay with it if it doesn't force us to use Myro. Now, that was my biggest fear. Okay, that was my biggest fear. If Myro is required to finish hard mode, and from the looks of things right now, that actually might be the case. We are screwed, guys. We're royally screwed. So we're gonna have to see how this all comes together. By the time this is all done, we'll know a little bit more. But I feel like, guys, this is this is what the expectations are of us now as players. Buy into the new stuff or get left behind. And you know, I kind of expected this a little bit, but not as much as this. Like, look how hard this is on easy mode. Look how much HP still has, Frig. So I need to figure out a better tactic here of MP consumption with damage, right? Because I can tell you right now, like, this dude has a lot of HP, guys, and we need to have this. We need to have this MP up. So I might actually go back to using Demon Slayer again, and hopefully that'll be enough to keep my MP strong. No, I'm gonna have to get punched in the face for this. so much yapping here just to get this done. But there you guys go. So I think we're good at this point. I think we should be okay. There we go. Okay, we got it done. So there you guys have it. Legia on easy mode. 47 seconds left, people. That's scary. That's a really freaking scary thought. On normal mode, I haven't even done normal mode yet. So I need to go back and rethink some strategy. Not to mention, no essence stones to be found anywhere. I didn't get one essence stone chest in any of these areas. None of them. Zero. Zip, zilch, none. So you guys can see here, some people are like, Payne, can you try mobile? I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't even need to try mobile. I can tell you how hard this is just by doing it on PC. This shit was tough, bro. So like at this point, it looks like they really are having us do, they really want us to do these blessings and stuff. Like I think at this point, they want us to actually go for those. So for those who are struggling with WOBL, guys, you're not the only one. A lot of people are. Like, yeah, I finished easy mode. I'm going to go into hard mode right now and try this, but I want to do it together as a squad. So again, if you are struggling, folks, on mobile, just be warned that you're not the only one struggling. People on PC are struggling. People on mobile are struggling. Mobile has it even worse because some of the buttons don't even work or even there. So at the end of the day, guys, don't stress too much about it. I'm sure once the fixes come through and once we get the new shadows and everything, it'll be a lot more viable. I will put a guide out for you guys as soon as I finish this. I will be doing it with you guys as well. And hopefully, you know, we have enough power to get this done. And I've never failed a guide. I've never failed a guide before. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Again, devs, what the hell's going on? You updated Sun Janu, but you also gave the Monarchs even more power. What the hell? Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment sections. And if you guys are struggling like I am, let me know. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.